the reset button, challenge yourself. Whether it's about that, right, like you're setting a fitness goal, or whether you're like me, you have a tendency to really go through walking shoes really quickly, then it's time to freshen up with a new pair of kicks from Skechers. They know what they're doing. They've been doing it for decades. And look at this on a $10 easy pay. The mesh bungee slip-on shoes. Yes, I said slip-on, because from a distance, they look like a lace-up. But with that bungee lacing, it means you never have to tie. They're never going to lose their shape. You're not stopping mid-run or mid-walk to bend down and tie them up again. It's basically your perfect custom fit, and oh my gosh, look at this pink.
That is darling.
Ah, it's adorable.
Love that light pink.
Okay, so there's your light pink. This, I believe, we have just medium width only.
Yes,
okay.
Just medium in this.
Next is the black, trimmed out in that really bright, pretty, like bordering on turquoise.
Yeah, really nice.
And then finally, I'm always a fan of this color combo, the navy and mint.
Yeah.
So that is your navy choice. It's A346547. We went ahead and made this a hot pick today, even though you literally have never seen it before, because your history as a customer of Skechers tells us you love this style of shoe so much. A lot of people instantly think of a shoe like this when they think of Skechers. I know I do. So with this being a brand new item, we knew you were going to be excited about it. That's why we put it on a $10 easy pay for you to try it out. But as cute as it is, and I can go on and on about that, simply seeing now in reverse and upside down the words memory foam, tell me that there's a lot going on the inside is going to help me out too.
Yes, absolutely. So from heel to toe,
wow.
You are getting the most amount of memory foam that we put in any of our shoes at Skechers.
That's a lot of memory foam.
That's 8 millimeters of memory foam from heel to toe, rising up to meet your unique arch, to give you that all-day comfort. Really a nice soft arch support throughout the day. Our memory foam does not flatten out either, so every time you slip these shoes on, it's going to feel like the very first time.
Every time I press my finger down, I swear I get all the way down to like the first knuckle.
Yes, and then it rises back.
It's dense, but then it just poop. It just pops right back.
Yeah.
So that means, well, for one, every time I put the shoes on, it's like putting on a brand new pair.
Yeah.
But every step I take, I am getting that instant cushioning, but also buoyancy, kind of like an energy return out of every step. And of course, not just the bottom of my feet, but the entirety of my feet to include ankles are cushioned and comforted. This is good stuff.
This is a really, really good one. We often hear from our ladies saying, you know, a lot of times in a shoe, the back can rub me the wrong way. This is completely padded. You could see how squishy and padded that is back there. So that is keeping you protected, keeping it soft around the ankle, easy to slip right on, all over mesh. So seamless mesh here. So that means there's no areas where there's overlaps or seams.
Or for it to stretch out.
Yeah, and heat typically gathers in those areas and causes discomfort. So all over breathable mesh. So this is going to be breathable and comfortable, easy to slip right on and go. Memory foam on the inside, ultra lightweight, articulated outsole, which means all of those breaks are done for you so that this is going to flex exactly where you need it to flex.
This is a must-have. A lot of you figured it out. You're going off to the phones, which is fine, but they are piling up. So I do recommend QVC.com. Mobile app on your phone, if you have one, is always my favorite way to shop. And then if you do want to call us, automated ordering is a great way to go. I promise we will get to you. Now, right now, you are loving the light pink, which is what I am holding. Pretty. I can't blame you. I mean, I know, you know, everywhere, everybody lives in a different area, but here it tends to be a little dreary out, and so I love something that's just fresh and bright and girly, or maybe, you know, if you're thinking of this for a teen daughter or somebody. I wear a lot of black in my workout apparel, so I would love the idea of having this on there. So there's the light pink.
Yeah.
Next is the black, and that's trimmed out, though. It's still going to have that pop of color.
Yeah.
And that blue that's trimming.
So pretty.
And then finally, in that navy with the mint, I'm really torn because, well, I kind of love all three, but that navy and mint I've purchased several times in different walking shoes before, and it's just kind of like always a favorite of mine. But remember, what we have is one, the only order. Two, what we have is spread out among all those sizes, whole and half sizes. So getting the first pick of the crop is key. Lauren has been here since midnight, bringing a lot of new styles, and of course our today's special value, which we'll get to, but you're the first to get your hands on this. And I know that even if it's $50 as opposed to the $100 we're used to seeing plus on walking shoes, you still want to make it more affordable by utilizing that easy pay. $10 is going to get them home. And you've got 30 days worth of walking. I want you to put as many miles on these shoes as you can before you decide. It's going to take the first day. I really don't see many people needing a break-in period on this. What's to break in?
Nothing to break in at all. This outsole is already broken in for you. It's articulated, so it's going to flex right where your unique foot is going to make that flexing motion. So really easy, just works with you. I love a shoe that can make walking easier, that can make working out a little bit easier.
I always say,
it's hard enough to get motivated.
That is true, especially early in the morning. I wish, I have been asking for this for ages, and I think they think I'm crazy. Like, I want a scale where I can measure the weight of these shoes, because where anything bordering on athleisure, athletic, you feel sometimes like you're carrying bricks around on your feet, right? And I acknowledge that there's a lot of technology in there, try to give you support, and that's why they feel so rigid and weighty. These are feather light. And so, darned if I don't think you're going to get a few extra thousand steps out of the day because you feel like you're walking on a cloud. But I don't want to lean too heavily into the whole workout concept, because I'm looking at our models. And while, we could be headed to the gym, I guess, I see gals in jeans, I see cardigans, I see T-shirts. This is kind of like the American woman's uniform, I think.
It really is. This athleisure look, but still put together to look casual, to look comfortable, but still in a very well-tailored way. I think this shoe lends its hand to that kind of lifestyle life that we're living. I can't even call it a trend, because it's no longer a trend.
Yeah, I remember when it first became a word, athleisure, and I'm like, well, it's kind of been what we've been begging for as women, for ages, right? So designers just finally figured it out, right? But because it is popular, I say this all the time, I subscribe to and follow on Instagram all of the athleisure brands, the ones that cost a lot of money. Because they're cute to look at and they're inspiring for me, but I always come back to QVC, because I know, for one, if I'm buying these shoes, I'm gonna walk a lot in them. And it crushes me to spend over $100 and in a few months go, well, I think we're done, right? So I would rather get this for $50, and if I just put a ton of miles on them, come back in a few months, get another one, as opposed to trying to stretch out the lifespan of a shoe that costs too much.
Exactly.
So we're about to go off to the phone lines, and now over 800 orders have been placed on our hot pick. This is one of the shining stars of the day. It is brand new today. Yes, it's stinking cute. But the reason I say sometimes it's hard to oversell or overpresent an item sometimes is because I know how cute it is here. I can't wait for you to get your foot inside, because it's that memory foam that's going to make you go, oh, now I know why Lauren and Jen were freaking out about this, right? So there's the light pink. Is that still the most popular one, Dan? All right, you're still loving it. But not too far behind are your black, and then the navy that's trimmed out in that mint. So correction, 800 was like 3 minutes ago. It's 1,200 orders now, and I'm starting to see some sizes getting limited on the bottom of our screen. A lot of you use our phone call opportunities to place your orders, so go ahead and do that, and I'll give you another update when we're on the other side. Mary is calling us from Texas. Mary, I'm from San Antonio. Where in Texas are you calling from?
Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi. Oh, you definitely have a better view out there in Corpus Christi, and those pretty beaches. Well, let me introduce you to Lauren Gambino.
75 degrees here today.
Oh, you stop it with that.
To do that.
Not fair.
Oh, all right.
I love Skechers. I've been waiting for them to come back.
Thank you.
On air.
Yeah. Well, tell us what you love, Mary. Help out our friends who haven't tried it before.
Oh, you can't imagine how soft they are until you walk in them.
Yeah, that's what we've been trying to say. It's great to hear somebody who's purchased and tried them kind of confirm that.
I have like 7 or 8 pairs, and I'm ordering more.
Oh, well, we're so glad for that and appreciate, you're coming back to the brand, because we know you have a lot of options out there, Mary. This is a style in particular, I think a lot of folks where you live, where it does tend to be super humid and warm, it's a breathable style. So hopefully you've experienced that with some of the purchases that you've made. Well, what did you get today? Did you get this or something else?
I ordered the item, the clog,
that we had before.
But now I see this bungee, and I like the bungee better.
Oh.
So I think I'm going to change my order.
Oh, well, you know what? When we wrap up, I'll send you right back to the order entry operator, and they can hook you up. So just don't hang up when we're done. How's that?
Thank you very much.
Well, Mary, Happy New Year to you. Thank you for being a part of our show and a part of our brand here at QVC.
Thank you very much. You all have a Happy New Year, too.
You too. And enjoy that warm weather for all of us.
Oh, yes.
Bye, Mary. All right, that's great. Yeah, if this is the void in your wardrobe, I'm sure you're the same way. I've got the super fancy shoes that kill my feet, and then I have they're just kicking around. But where's the ones that I can style a million different ways that fills that middle part of my wardrobe? I look at our ladies right now and I go, there it is.
There it is, in such a pretty style that's so flattering on the foot. This isn't that bulky, overwhelming, too big shoe. This is that perfect sweet spot. It hugs the foot so gently. It looks so dainty on the foot so that you can wear it with a slimmer leg and not have it look overwhelming.
Precisely. So I promise you another update. Here it is. 1,600 orders have been placed. This is the first presentation ever, right? So the good news is we have the best selection that you're going to see on this because we only get one order of it. But with every minute that passes, our inventory gets lower. What I'd love to do, I know you've seen the colors, you've seen them on. I'd love to go back to that video that explains what Lauren is showing you right now. It's so hard to see that memory foam, right? So we have this animation to help you explain why your feet are going to be so happy.
Yes, so our Skechers memory foam is so soft and so plush. It will rise up to meet your individual arch, giving you the support right where you need it. So it's going to start to mold to your unique foot shape over time, giving you that personalized fit and never flattening out over time. So every single time you slip on into this shoe, you are going to go, with that first step of that plush memory foam will not flatten out. Yes.
I'm going to try to get you a close-up. No promises. I've never tried it with this before, but I'm pressing in, and it's almost like you only for a second do you see the indentation of my finger.
It bounces right back.
But I also want to show you. Do you see how it's sealed and sewn so perfectly into the side of the shoe? So this is not something the first time you pop these off your feet, the whole thing comes sliding out of the shoe. Because I've had that happen too, and I go, oh, here I am reassembling my shoe after the first time I wore it. Right? This is meant to be used because there are a lot of sneaker styles out there that are just for pretty. But they put the memory foam in there. They give you this kind of flexibility on the outsole because this is what the brand has become known for. It's what put them on the map, that lifestyle of activity. I'm not saying you're running marathons in this, but our whole life is pretty much a marathon, isn't it? Right? From the day my feet, or the second my feet hit the ground in the morning, it really never stops. I'm, a busy career woman and a mom, and I'm sure we have a lot of those out there too. So beef up your wardrobe with the shoes that at the end of the year, if Lauren and I ask you, what are the shoes you wore the most? And you picked out 4 or 5, this is probably one that makes the cut as opposed to the pumps that you spend $150 on.
Right. Something so easy to just slip on and go. I love shoes where I don't have to think. I just know that they're going to work with my jeans, with my joggers, with my leggings, with my yoga pants, whether I'm out the door to try and get to a quick gym class in the morning or if I'm commuting. Perfect shoe to hop on a train with. I'm going up and down all kinds of concrete stairs in New York City for subways and something that I could be quick on my feet and get to where I'm going and not miss a train. That's perfect. And then light enough to toss them into my bag for whatever it is that I'm doing that day.
They're so incredibly light. Okay, so a couple things I want to remind you of, particularly those who are new to QVC. We offer free exchanges. You saw it briefly on your screen. So if you get this, I don't know, you're an 8.5, but you try them and you go, that's not for me. Or, oh, I changed my mind on my color. We don't charge you or penalize you for changing your mind. So you've got free exchanges for 30 days. Keep that in mind. And with over 2,000 orders on our hot pick and the only order we're going to get on this, I'll remind you to please use QVC.com as the phone lines are mega busy. Here it is in the navy and mint, black, light pink. $10 easy pay means maybe. There you go. There's your choice. 2 or 3? Just saying. 834-6547. And hey, if you're using QVC.com to place your order, what's great is you're going to search for the hot pick and see all the hot picks.